We're here. We're live. This is the Paddock Podcast. What I was saying was, you could have started the show by saying that, so it looks like we're having a little jovial chat.
Oh, one of them ones.
You know, bring it in smooth. That's what she said.
Oh, aye.
How you doing?
I'm all right, how are you?
You just got back in from the pub?
Yeah.
How
There was a tipping point where I was like, might turn my phone off because Jay was texting me, Callum was texting me. I wasn't replying.
I was surprised. He'd give up. Me and him sat down. He went, forget him.
I went,
Forget
sit there,
it.
it's all right.
He did. He went, forget it. And I was like, no.
I know, because I just thought, like, I know that feeling. Remember those feelings when, like, on a Wednesday, you'd go for a pub lunch at work?
Yeah, I remember.
And then you'd have one or two, and then you'd get into work a little bit later after lunch, and you'd just be like, right, we're just going to get on it, yeah? Because what is the point in all of this? And I totally understand that.
No, I get it.
And I walked through earlier, and I seen that everywhere was buzzing, and I understand.
Do you remember
wanting to
July?
get there.
Right, the only reason that I wasn't definitely on it is it was freezing.
Right.
It was. I needed to upgrade the coat. I had a body warmer on. I needed a coat.
Yeah.
Like a match coat.
Yeah.
Arsene Wenger style.
Not that
Like a bubble coat.
That's it. Not
Can we get you a Stretford Paddock Arsene Wenger?
Yes.
Come on, Steve. Do it for
Come
the
on, mate.
memes.
You know what I mean?
Do it for the meme.
You've already been doing a bit of Arsene Wenger, haven't you?
You got sent off this weekend, didn't you, dickhead?
Stand by everything I said.
Utter disgrace. You should be an upstanding member of your community.
Do you know
Lead
what,
by
though?
example.
You should
I am
lead by
leading
example.
Yeah.
I am. Number one job of a manager, protect my players. That's what I was doing.
There's no need for losing your head on the internet, Steve.
It
It's
wasn't
not
on
a
the
good
internet.
look, you know.
It's on the side of the pitch. Do you know what as well?
Hey, imagine making a
Because
clear
someone
out.
went, what happens when you get sent off at that level? Do you have to go and sit in your car? And I was like, well, for starters, we were in a stadium.
Right. Okay.
So I was in the dugout. I got sent off. I dipped under the thing into the stand, right? And he's like, no, go. I'm like, I'm fucking going.
Going home.
yeah.
But I'm like, where do I go?
No, that picture of Alonso
Like-
holding his boots. That's
The
Steve
changing
when he got
rooms
sent
aren't open. Where do I go? Where am I
Did you
actually
do a proper
supposed to go?
Arsene Wenger? What do you want me to do?
No.
Right.
So I walked around halfway and then sat in the stand, basically, in the seats.
I used to love getting sent off.
With doing this stuff.
I bet you got sent off a lot. I've seen you
Proper
play
doing-
football. You're a right gobby person.
Folded arms, fuck off, everyone.
Yeah, you deserved it. I never seen it, but you deserved
Yeah.
it.
Outrageous.
Basically,
Disgraceful.
what happened is
Referees are never wrong.
No, they're
someone
not.
tried to elbow one of our lads in the back of the head, right in front of me. I said, "Ref, he's just tried to elbow him." And he went, "No, he didn't." He basically tried to punch him with his elbow.
Right,
So
okay.
I've kind of lost my rag a little bit at this. And then someone dives in, like they always do with Ronaldo. That's my boy, right? Don't hurt my boy.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm
Doesn't score
Ronaldo
enough,
Brown.
but he's
So
your boy.
he's two-footed him. I tried to two-foot him. Ronaldo doing what Ronaldo does has evaded it.
Right.
And I've just screamed, fucking get control of this fucking game.
Right.
And then he sent me off. And in the process of sending me off, I didn't hear this, but the players told me afterwards, he told me to shut the fuck up. And I'm like, hang on. I don't mind getting sent off for what I said, but you can't send me off for foul and abusive language, which is what I think I got sent off for, by foul and abusive language. That doesn't
I do like
quite
it
add
though.
up.
Give as good as you get.
Maybe.
But if you're going to give as good as you get, maybe not pull the red card out while you're at it.
Yeah.
You know, you could have gone to him, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Let me ref for the game.
And I'd have respected him for that.
You would have said something back.
So by the letter of the law, is he right then? Was that a red card?
Yes.
For me,
Yeah.
but
Is that
you can't
it?
tell me to shut the fuck up.
Right. Okay. So the ref got done for he got done for squaring up to someone, didn't he? The
So
other
you're
week.
going to snitch today, Phil?
Yeah.
Because you
I'm
know
gonna
what
Be
happens to
dirty
snitches,
grass.
don't you?
Yeah, he'd get
See,
stitches.
I'm
And
conflicted.
end up in ditches.
Because either way, even if I email the league and say, here's what happened, it's framed by the fact I got sent off.
Yeah.
So it's diminished my whole thing, innit? So it's like, what's the point?
Weren't there other comments made as well? Have you not? Is that?
Yeah, so...
Go on.
Yeah,
while we're on this subject.
let's start digging.
Yeah.
It's all one of the players who isn't part of the media side of what we do. There was a bit handsy in the face, which is why I got sent off in the 87th minute. That's, wasn't me just kicking off straight away.
Yeah, you waited.
I waited.
Bided your time.
I was calm. I am
Good
pretty
lad.
calm, actually, in the grand scheme of things. There. One of the lads got pushed in the face. And it happened a couple of times, and he's gone, ref, hands in the face. And he went, why don't you talk about it on your podcast? And you're like, okay. I don't mind the opposition players saying it. I expect it, actually, from
Yeah,
all of the
course.
opposition.
Why has the ref said that?
And but it doesn't sit right that the ref said that.
That means obviously
There's a
don't vote in,
prejudice
it's the
there,
wrong-
isn't there?
Yeah, but he's already holding you in a negative light. Anyway, someone that we hold in a negative light, the referee from yesterday.
Mate.
What a
How?
chut.
How?
Is what I will say.
Is that a compliment?
Look
No.
at
It's what?
getting texts from the pub.
Oh, has he found a friend, has he?
friend.
Mate. Oh,
He doesn't
pub
even
mates.
know him.
Exactly.
And
He's
it's
just going up
COVID.
to random
Haven't you
strangers,
fucking heard?
putting his arm around him.
Oh, you're thinking about having that hug. Do not have that hug, they said on the radio.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
Disgusting.
social distance.
Get me
you
to
dickhead.
1,000 likes.
And he'll
No.
fuck off now.
No.
Fuck off.
No.
Yeah. He'll do us all a favour.
1,000 likes and I'll rejoin from the pub.
But you won't, though, will you? You'll just go to the pub. You're not going to rejoin anything.
All right, well, what? Can I ring in?
You
Not for
fucking ringed
1,000
it in already by the fucking looks of it.
It's called phoned in, actually.
Yeah, well, you know.
Get it right.
I'm browning it. I don't know your lingo. The referee yesterday.
Mate. it
Talking
was a
about
joke.
losing heads.
It was a joke.
I lost my head.
I
That
saw-
referee
I
was
saw
awful,
the
mate.
footage. Yeah. Yeah,
No,
it
but
was.
he deserved it.
If that had cost us a game, I'd have been fucking fuming. I've been able to sort of reflect.
I
on
was
it.
still angry about it after
I know.
the
I
game.
saw your tweets and I was like, I get that, but because we won and it was a good win, I was all right with it.
Shut the fuck up.
I think as
But-
well, without that happening, we probably don't win. Because I felt like our performance improved after that. And it was like
Sometimes
it fired them up.
Do you know
Yeah,
what? No, I meant
it
to
can do
mention
that
this
to you.
before on the podcast. I thought we were gonna push on anyway. At no point, even when they scored, I was like, "Oh, fucking typical." Do you know what I mean? Like we've just had one ruled out, they go score. But I was confident the entire way through, and I was confident. Like, do you know when we scored, and it should have stood. But I thought we would. That was just the way the game was going. Spurs went and did what Jose does in all of these big games, plays with fear, and I thought that United had the making of them.
I see that, but I was kind of caught up in my emotions.
Right. Thing is, though, with Jose, he's lost it on it. Like, even in the last 10 minutes, you think we were 2-1 down. We were the ones going for the extra goal.
Hey, did you see
And like-
Pogba in those last 10 minutes?
Hey, come on. In the last half, to be
He
fair,
remembered
the
he
second
was
half,
big, didn't he?
was just
He looked in the
ridiculous.
mirror and was like, "Oh shit, I'm jacked."
What I loved as well was
Yeah.
like a lot of times because you can hear the game. So I went home and watched the game again, and like the long balls were coming over, and Ollie, you could hear Ollie on the side go, "Eddie," and then Eddie would win it, like actually win it, and then
Yeah.
you could hear him go, "Paul," and Paul would run across and win it, and it was like whenever he was shouting these things, someone was going and doing it. But there was also one bit where Henderson launches the ball at Pogba, and he controls it, flicks it, chest. Oh, mate, give him a contract
Mate, come on.
now.
Seriously.
I think he stays. Still.
Oh,
You're off your
come on,
tits.
Macca. We've done all this.
When
We've
his
done
dad
it.
comes out and says he's going Boca
We've
Juniors,
done this.
Guess what? I'm gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat for you. He's going Boca Juniors.
His dad passed away. Probably shouldn't have said that. He didn't mean it that way, did you?
Oh,
You said dad.
yeah.
You're talking about Paul Pogba, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're talking about
Oh,
Edinson Cavani.
Correct.
Oh.
See,
Right. You're having two different conversations there,
what
boys.
happened there, hey, I'll tell you what, the japes that we get up to.
It's
in
not
here,
that hard.
fucking hell.
But people could have took that the wrong way.
I know what I thought.
So I thought,
knew-
let me
when-
save him.
When he
Yeah.
said Boca Juniors, I knew straight away he's on about Cavani because Paul Pogba's not got bloody Boca Juniors. But you,
Why not?
So you think Cavani's gone?
because he's
Why?
not.
So
Why?
you boys think
Because they
Cavani's
can't
gone?
afford
Why?
him. Because
What if
they,
they sell loads of beef?
when then maybe they can
He's not
afford
an
him.
Argentinian.
Yeah, he's not
Paul
got Boca
Pogba.
Juniors, is he? Come on.
No, Cavani.
Make your mind up. You're talking about Paul Pogba.
Yeah, but
mate.
you like talking about Cavani.
Yeah, because he's been linked with Boca Juniors.
So hold on. So stop.
I know he's not Argentinian,
Stop
but
Paul
he can still
conversation.
play
Pogba
there.
has not been linked with Boca Juniors.
No.
Okay.
No,
you
is he Argentinian?
When you thought
But
I
he
was
is
talking
massive.
about Cavani.
Yeah. No, I didn't.
Okay, he did.
I
You
knew,
s-
I knew he was talking about Cavani and you were talking about Paul Pogba.
Okay. So when you thought I was talking about Cavani,
Yeah.
why do you think Cavani's gone?
Because his fucking dad said he is.
Oh.
Right. If you go,
And his dad's still
Right,
alive,
okay.
by the way.
I had a crash-
Cavani's dad. In case anyone's getting really confused there. Cavani's dad is still alive. Just
I had a
to
crash a
clear
couple of weeks ago.
right?
Some fucking helmet drove into me, right?
Yeah, that's not
Drove
how he sells
straight
it.
into me, right? Now, if you hadn't have heard of
He's had a
that,
helmet on.
right? And you went and spoke to my
Get out
dad, and
now.
my dad went, "What happened?" And my dad went, "Steve just drove into a guy." You'd go, "Well, that's what happened,"
Right.
right? Don't know why I use that for an analogy. but
Yeah,
I
where are we
did.
going with this?
So fuck off, right?
Right.
When your fucking dad says what happened, you just buy it. Why would his dad lie? Why is his dad getting on the old fucking radio and saying, "Yeah, he's off to Boca Juniors," if he ain't? And why didn't he
Money.
get on the blower and go, "Dad, How about shut the fuck
Right.
up? Because he said it twice.
But I liked what Ollie said yesterday. Like, we need him. Like, he hasn't been able to. It must be hard for him because he's come here. No family can come over. He's not staying with anybody, I assume. Or if he is, it's not all his family.
Yeah.
And like, he can't go out for
What the fuck are you looking at?
a month.
How many have you had? Hey,
You worry about me.
how many pints did you have when you were
I
out
just
for an
got
hour?
well side-eyed. Then off him, he was like,
How do you?
Getting all leery.
Did you inject them pints?
don't worry about me.
What are you looking at? Hey, I'm all joking, you be best mate.
I do need a window.
He's making up for lost time.
I don't even know where I was now.
The thing with
Fuck it.
Cavani, right, is Cavani said he wanted to go. It's up to debate. He did an Instagram post that was sort of like how happy he was, but that didn't mean
No,
anything.
he's fucking damage limitation.
I know.
Come on.
Well, he's had a tough time of it, hasn't he? Since
Yeah,
he's
but
been
look, wouldn't you want to leave if you come here? You post about your mate on Instagram. You get called a racist for no reason.
Yeah.
You get
I
suspended.
understand
You score a
it.
perfectly good goal yesterday, and a fucking referee disallows it.
Megged him as well. Double Meg. Meg from Pogba. Meg
Megsies.
from Cavani.
Bet you
Come
was-
on.
Come on, eh? How much time have you been spending with Andy Tate? Come on, eh?
Feel
Yeah.
attacked.
You could tell like when Fred scored, it was like fuck you, Mourinho. Or Pogba when he assisted Cavani. They were all like,
That you see this shot of Luke Shaw and Ole at the end in front of Jose,
love
and Jose losing his marbles over that not feeding your son thing.
Do you know what that was? That was pure Jose going, I'll make the headlines about me
Yeah.
rather than
The fact
that
my
we
team
got
aren't very good at
absolutely
football.
tatered.
Yeah.
no, but I feel like he was being serious.
Who?
Jose.
Oh, all right. I thought you was oh yeah. I was about to
Because
say.
like he's rattled, but he's finished. He's
Yeah.
done. He's done. He's got when
He
you've
is
got
finished.
nowhere to go. Like yes,
Finished.
like you know when I lost my head on the kickoff.
Yeah.
And Craig Mitch is in my face, and everyone's going mad. I knew my head was gone from when I went. Where are you? Like in the
Yeah, I
table.
saw that.
Like as soon as you start doing things like that, you know, head's gone.
yeah.
And as soon as Jose does that, it's like his head's gone, mate. It's finished. It's finished. Like as soon as he says it,
We
he
have a
doesn't
saying.
feed-
We have a
Ollie
saying
doesn't
in
feed his kids.
Portugal. What is it? Bread is bread and cheese is cheese. It's like give me the mic. Like, let's take that away from you. And you go and have a sit down.
What sayings do we say that he could take literally? What other sayings are there?
Roy
Like-
Keane's magic app.
Yeah,
That's not a bollocks.
yeah. Nemanja
I don't
Vidic
even
does
think
not
magic's real.
commit homicides. He doesn't, right? That's
not-
not true.
Not even once.
Yeah, but like, if you're gonna go off that one,
Anderson didn't really shit on Fabregas, although we hear he loves a bit of scat.
Dwight York though is the king of, you know what?
Played more pipe than British gas out of
Yeah, it's just the Mourinho meltdown. He's done. The thing is though, he's still got one last chance to save himself, and that's beating.
I don't understand why we shag buckets with holes in.
I don't like that chant. I hate that chant. to be
I hate
honest
that
with you.
chant.
Because my dad's not a
Nick,
City fan.
Knack, yeah.
Paddy Whack.
No, I don't mind that bit. That's
What?
not the problem for me.
No,
the
but
problem
like-
is my dad isn't a City fan.
No.
And I hate the.
And if I called him a cunt, he'd hit me in the mouth.
But if he was a City fan, he'd deserve it, right?
yeah.
But
Yeah, you'd get punched in your
I was
face.
raised right.
Yeah.
My entire family's red.
Yeah.
That is, I hate that sound, and I hate the. I
don't
kicking-
hate it.
I do. I hate the kicking the blue one as well.
Can't find them.
I like that.
Yeah,
I
it's
like-
just a bit
but
like
my
we took the
favourite
cop in Chelsea
anti-City
too.
one is the Kipak song. I prefer that one. Old school.
Yeah, I like that one. I like that one. Yeah. I don't mind. It's not like I'm against anti-City songs. Just there's better ones.
There's a lot better ones.
Yeah.
Knick knack paddy whack.
Give a dog a bone.
Am I 3?
I don't see
What the fuck
Yeah.
is this song?
Yeah, it's proper like why don't City?
But that was when I could.
I'll
I'd
go home.
Dad, I'm allowed to swear
Yeah.
here, right? Yeah. You can, son. Today you can say, knick knack, paddy whack, give a dog a bone. Why don't City?
I've
fuck
never
off
seen
home?
us score 10, Adam.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
We don't often
To
score
be-
6
I know.
either.
It's like there was a time when we used to sing that under Jose, and it was like we you know
Okay, I think we.
we often scored 2 and we seldom scored
Fucking
3.
Jose did not play the way United should.
No, that's what.
What
I
a
mean,
load
man.
of bollocks
Yeah,
that was.
terrible. hey.
And Ollie, he's never really been at the wheel. Can't drive.
It's a boat, you daft bastard.
Oh. Is that what wheel are you on about?
Yeah, it's from Waterfall. They're talking about sails. It's a boat. It's not a fucking
So when
bus.
people do the pictures of the car and
yeah,
Ollie,
they're
Yeah,
idiots.
Fake news.
Send them my way.
Fake news.
it is. So you need to be a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a Ford Fiesta. It's a yacht.
You shouldn't burp in that direction. You
I
just-
did that way.
Elderly.
don't drink anymore.
He is elderly.
Oh, yeah, and the other
You
thing.
getting pissed up.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, back to the subject in hand.
Bollocks to the topic.
Fuck off.
Jose Mourinho finished.
Finished.
Nah,
Done.
he's not.
Done.
If he
He'll
wins the
still
League
get
Cup,
more jobs.
he
Mate,
wins the League Cup final, everyone will be raving about him again.
Neil Warnock has never been, let alone is he finished. Motherfucker's still getting his jobs left, right, and centre.
That's a good point. Yeah, he is. Jose will always get work.
You're going out.
Where's he going?
Make
after
sure you
Spurs?
enjoy
But
yourselves.
he's
But
very-
enjoy yourselves with discipline.
He's very good at self-promotion and, like you say, making it about him and still having that thing. And he has his own little clique, like
Do you know what
people
he
that
does as
still
well?
love him.
Do you know what he does? So like, now is the period where he'll start wearing fleeces,
Yeah.
looking a little bit chubby,
Dishevelled.
grow his hair. Even though the barbers are open,
Yeah, yeah.
growing his hair out. He's
Dishevelled,
going to
yeah.
look great. He's not going to go fantastic for a few
Yeah.
years. And then when he does get sacked,
Adam.
cuts the hair, gets a
Adam.
tan,
Yeah,
Adam.
yeah,
smart.
What happened though?
Makes people think, fucking hell.
Jose's back. Yeah.
Jose in 2005, he was fit,
Yeah.
wasn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
What a handsome, glint in the eye, cheeky grin little bastard he was.
Yeah.
Now he's just a weird old fart.
His glint's gone. Innit?
Yeah, it's
Like
gone,
Jay.
man. I'm not weird.
He's not as weird.
Not
as weird.
Not as weird. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of them, innit, with Jose. He's, like
Do you
I say,
feel sorry for him?
No.
Like, I know I had my things, but like, you lot didn't.
No. I don't ever say I feel sorry for him because I think he brings on a lot of the drama himself.
Like, do you still have positive feelings towards him?
I still respect the 2017 season, Stockholm, the League Cup and all that.
Do you know
Especially
the
Stockholm.
thing that
Like,
sticks out in my
I
mind?
like that. I still respect that.
The
But
scarf twirling in front of the Stretford.
yeah, there was
That was when he
yeah.
was really clutching at straws, bro.
Yeah.
I remember thinking at that point, we lost 3-0 against Spurs, right? Is that correct?
No, it was early in the season.
No, we lost 3-0.
Yeah, yeah, we lost
This is
3-0.
semi-final time.
No, when
When he
we
did
lost,
the
when he
scarf
went,
twirl.
oh, do you remember when he went and stood by the Stretford and then he went,
Yeah, yeah.
when we lost 3-0?
Yeah, yeah.
And all the fans stayed in and he kind of stood there like, and then he started
No,
doing
the
some
scarf
shit.
twirl, he was nearly in tears. It was after the semi.
Oh, was
he
it?
He gambled everything on us actually getting to the final.
Okay, I thought you was on about the one when he went after we lost against Spurs. He
That
went
was
up to
in
the
his
thing,
final season,
and
right?
I remember thinking he's bought himself an extra month, yeah,
Yeah.
because he'd embraced the fact, like, you know, because we would never give up on Moyes and Van Gaal, like, on anybody, right? We'd sing their name to the bitter end. Even Mourinho, when I thought, what the fuck's this guy doing? I'd still go and chant his name inside the ground, and like he clinged on to that, like, yo, look at me.
Yeah.
And I think if he was at Spurs now, he'd probably be sacked already because the fans would have got on his case.
Which, if the fans were there, sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they would. I mean, like you say, you do support him. Van Gaal made a point in his press, didn't it? Louis Van Gaal's army. You know, and the football was fucking terrible. But fans were still chanting his name. Jose had it. Even Moyes, you're right. You know, when that banner went over, everyone was sort of backing him and sticking up for him, and the fans were chanting his name.
Because banners are fucking shite.
They are shite. Whoever did that.
And
is
think
fucking
about
lost
this,
word of
right?
himself.
Listen, I've got something I want to say,
Go on.
and I'm going to put it on a plane
Yeah.
and then paint it out like everyone agrees with me.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you?
I know.
Like, I couldn't get all that fucking crowd to agree on what colour we play in,
Yeah.
right? You say it's red, someone will go, it's actually crimson, right? That's how it's actually scarlet, you dick, right? You can't fly a banner over saying sack a manager. There will never be a 100% agreement on anything. Don't fucking fly banners. What was them dicks you spoke to? The fucking sign Ronaldo crowd.
I never spoke to them dicks.
You did.
No, I didn't.
You did.
No, I didn't. They did a video. I never spoke to them.
Bring Ronaldo home.
They came and did a fucking...
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
and I
weren't
was like,
in.
what the fuck you doing?
It wasn't it.
Yeah, I know, but you spoke to them. I'm
And
not saying
I
you
remember
supported it.
they had a first lady in it. What the fuck's going on?
A what?
Yeah, they had a
Exactly.
first lady. Oh, yeah. You're right to look bemused.
What is happening?
Are you the first lady of Stretford Paddock?
Hopefully.
Anyway.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, these dicks. Like, just think about the fucking sheer mentalness of this.
Go on.
We're going to raise 80 million. They raised money, by the way.
Yeah, they raised about...
Where's
I
that
don't know,
money?
12 grand or
But
something.
where's that
Yeah.
fucking money,
8
Jay?
grand.
Yeah.
Where is it? Where's the money gone? Right?
And they had like...
Where's the fucking receipts?
They had like Save the Children and
8
World Wildlife
grand.
Fund and all that on the website.
all
There's
sorts of
nothing to
bollocks,
do with
right?
them.
So it was like a pledge to buy a shirt up front on the off chance that Ronaldo came, and they was going to deliver Ronaldo. Well, for starters, you absolute fucking widgets. You might think that you could just raise 80 million to purchase a player. Motherfuckers' wages are going to be 100 million plus. You can't just assume you can deliver a player to a fucking football club and that this is a good idea. I can't actually believe how utterly bonkers this was for an idea.
No. But people bought into it because they were so desperate to see Ronaldo come back. Go on.
What was the playing
Is
banner?
this
What did
something
their playing
that
banner say? Was it
shouldn't
bring
be in my
Ronaldo home?
head?
What?
Is this a fake memory? You know you have a fake memory.
I have them often.
Wasn't Mal C from Spice Girls involved in the signing of Titty Camera for Liverpool? I swear she put some money towards it.
What?
I
What?
swear that happened. Sporty Spice.
Right.
Back in the day.
Sporty
Titty Camera.
Spice was
Do you remember when
behind...
Titty Camera signed for Liverpool?
Production,
Vaguely.
can we just get someone to phone a taxi for Adam, please?
There you go. Have you been sniffing his fumes? Fucking hell's going on over there, man?
I'm pretty sure that
Mel
Mel
C,
C
right,
had,
do you know what?
or
I'm
she
gonna-
put some money into Liverpool or
I'm
something
gonna
like
have
that.
to. I'm
And
gonna
they
have
bought
to look
Titty
at this.
Camera.
You can't just say that,
His face.
right?
Did it happen? Just say yeah. Just nod. Someone nod. Yeah, he nodded. He nodded.
Right.
Happened.
This sounds like
Yeah.
you've just made it up to
Sounds
make me
like
look
utter bollocks,
stupid.
Jay.
So I've grown up in life thinking this was real. So if it's not real now, Mel C,
I'm looking
Sporty
at it now.
Spice, Liverpool. What was her real name? Melanie Sykes.
No, Melanie Sykes.
Oh, that was Des
Melanie
and Mel.
Chisholm.
Oh, I used to love Mel.
Mel Sykes blocked me and I have no idea why, and I'm wounded. We went
She's
to the same
fucking-
college.
she's sick.
She's jealous that you get sit next to me.
Yeah, that's what it is. She's read some of your tweets.
Yeah, probably that.
Thought, yeah, I don't need this shit on my timeline. Preemptive strike. Never spoke to the guy. Probably
Look at
never
this
will. But let's
angry
just
man.
block. Let's just block him. Do you know what I mean? Right.
I hate that when I see someone like
I
that I've
get that a
never
lot,
communicated
like,
with,
yeah.
just blocked me. Like, who the fuck are you, bruv?
I got blocked by TalkSport. Probably a good thing, though. And then they asked me
Don't
to
they ask you to come on?
But I love that.
I'm struggling to see any reference to Mel C.
You'll be
Absolutely
fighting with
not.
TalkSport on the timeline, and me and Joel will be on the phone to him.
Yeah. Well, not anymore because they blocked me.
I can't find any reference to Mel C.
She definitely bought
To
to
be
the
fair,
camera.
I did tell him to fuck off
Like, what, online?
on the old Twitter.
Is anyone on the, like, have a look. You've got the comments. Does anyone help us out in the comments there?
No,
Because,
they all think you're talking utter widge.
yeah.
Melanie C.
It's not, I can't
I've
find
typed in Melanie C. titty camera. Melanie
that
C.
could've gone a different way.
Liverpool FC.
Fucking pub's open, Jay.
I know.
And he's
I've
sitting there
noticed
Googling fucking Melanie,
Mel C.
Melanie
City
C.
camera.
titties.
Hey.
There she is.
Yeah, she's a scouser. We get all that. But did she buy a random footballer for Liverpool Football Club?
McKola's sitting here.
I don't
Googling
think she did.
Melanie C's titties.
Mate.
Right? Mate,
That's
what are
like,
you doing?
That's like my missus told me that Danny Welbeck was in Twilight and ended up going on in the movie database.
He was in Twilight?
No, because you know what she did? Her and Angelina got together. So my missus told me that. And then, like, I checked with Angelina and she was like, yeah, it's true.
Do you just have 2 points of references
Yeah.
for everything?
Yeah.
you
That's
learn?
it.
That's it. Forget Google or Wikipedia.
My missus said yes. Angelina said
yeah,
yes.
That's it. It's true. But I was on Internet Movie Database looking for Danny Welbeck in the Twilight films. I was like, hang on.
David
this can't be
Beckham was
true.
in that, wasn't he?
In Twilight? Nah, he was in
King Edward.
What the fuck are you
King
talking
Arthur.
Nah,
about?
King
What
Arthur.
are you talking about?
David Beckham was in King Arthur.
Right? Not in Twilight, though.
I know, it's just similar
same thing,
things,
innit?
isn't it?
No.
Same thing.
It's like,
Well, no.
Yeah, same thing.
Well, no. It's like saying EastEnders is the same as Ocean's 11. No.
It is the same.
it's very similar.
No,
Similar
it-
plot.
There's many
No,
deaths.
it isn't.
Yeah.
No, it
you
isn't.
love that EastEnders, you
Name
know.
one
I used
person
to
who
love
died in Ocean's 11.
What, in real life or in the films?
Julia Roberts.
Real life.
Yeah. Like one of the actors or one of the characters.
There's that guy, didn't that English guy in it with a proper shit accent?
Oh, Don Cheadle. I like Don Cheadle, but he's fucking sold it in that film. It's awful. The accents. Have you seen
Is he
Green
English, Don
Street?
Cheadle?
No, is he fuck? He's
But
American.
you know, at one point, I thought it was the fella from fucking Red Dwarf.
Right. You thought it's Danny John Jules? They look nothing like each other.
One of them's got fangs like a cat.
And one of them, he's a Cockney. He's a Cockney. But
Yeah,
Don
I
Cheadle,
thought it was a really. I thought he was
I
doing
used to
like doing
love-
an exaggerated
Yeah.
Do you know
accent.
what? That was my favourite character in Red Dwarf, by the way.
The cat.
Fucking hell. Some of the one-liners he would come
Yeah,
out
he's
with would be
decent.
mint. And then
It had the
like-
Robot Wars fella in it as well, innit?
Yeah. What's
Grey
his
Charles?
name? Grey Charles. He was in Corrie as well, wasn't he, for a bit?
Oh man, can we do a Robot Wars for our members?
Do what you want, mate. A robot. What's that going to entail? Like, how's that going to work?
Like, I'll get a quality street tin with a hammer.
I was about
on
to
it.
say, you're
Bring
not
that
going to
in.
make a fucking robot, are you?
We were talking about Scrap Heap Challenge earlier. Do you remember that?
I don't. You was telling me about this. I
You
don't
remember
remember
Yeah, I
it.
love Scrappy Challenge.
Fucking course he does. That's right up his street.
Right up my street.
Good, that's the sort of thing you get.
Do you reckon a Scrap Heap will let us do that?
No. I also don't
Alpha
reckon
safety
that
gone
any
mad.
Scrap
We
Heap,
could break it?
any Scrap
could
Heap
do it
is
at
not
night.
anything like the shit that's in Scrap Heap Challenge.
Nah,
That was
junk
some
cars do.
strategically placed. Like, oh look, we've just found a Tornado F4 engine in here. What are the odds?
This is what you were saying. Wait, was it a little bit suspicious?
Oh, there's a full boat.
Sounds like the 18.
Why is there a full boat in a fucking scrapyard in Bellevue?
Have you noticed on Comedy Central now? They show Baywatch at 18 all the time.
No.
But I'd be watching
Oh,
Baywatch
18,
at night because
18,
at like midnight. Yeah.
I might binge watch the 18.
Funny
The
as
18 's
fuck.
quality.
The Baywatch is funny as fuck. I didn't realize how funny it was because when I was a kid, you know why I
Yeah,
watched it.
yeah. Obviously, David Hasselhoff.
Yeah.
Tips on swimming in the ocean.
Yeah, all that. And
Tips.
yeah, all that.
Yeah,
And,
we got it.
Tips. Ocean.
This is just veering towards. Remember the last game,
Was that before we?
the last one before lockdown. Where
did
he-
the-
Oh my God, was it?
Yeah.
Not the very last game?
Was
Yeah,
that the last one before we proper
No.
combined?
yeah, that was it, man.
As well, wasn't it?
Fuck's
Yeah.
sake. That feels 3 years ago.
I know it's time ago, wasn't it? But it feels a lot longer.
The last game we went to was McTominay.
I know.
That was after that though.
Scott McTominay.
Yeah, no, that's yeah.
No, I mean, but the last game we went
fans
to.
in the
I know,
stadium.
but that was after that though.
Can you imagine if you were there and you'd left early and didn't see McTominay's goal?
Fuck off.
Fuck
That'd
you.
be
Shut up.
eating you alive.
I
now,
did
wouldn't it?
that. It does eat me alive, man.
Oh, you do that?
It does.
You absolute dickhead.
I had to do it, right? do,
No,
you know
you
why,
didn't.
do you know why I did it? Right? It's the worst fucking reason as well, ever. And if it was now, I'd just say, no, it don't matter.
Was it to go film a fan cam? Was it, Jay?
Basically, yeah. It was to do the radio thing.
You
we used to
fucking
do.
fan cams are ruining this game.
I stayed in.
Yeah, it was to do the radio thing. And Scotty was meant to be doing it. And he rang me like 10 minutes before kickoff going, my dad's got me a ticket for the game. And I've not been to the game with my dad for ages, but I'll still do the radio if you want. I was like, it's all right, just go to the fucking game. He said, I'll just leave early and cover for you. So like 88 minutes, I fucked off. As I'm running to my car, I heard a cheer. And you rang me. And I was like on my phone and I seen like everyone just got McTominay on Twitter. So I was fucking like buzzing. And you was like, how great is that? And I'm like, fuck off.
I was buzzing, mate.
I'm gonna delete his number.
I was buzzing.
I was gutted, but I was happy anyway.
'Cause
I was so happy.
I was filming the final whistle because when it's a big game,
Yeah, yeah.
I like to get that. You know that raw
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
final whistle. I've got the one from the 4-3 game. I've put it on Twitter before. I don't know if you've seen it.
Nice.
And I was filming it, and you can hear me and my brother going, blow the fucking whistle.
Yeah.
Like, we're constantly going.
Yeah.
And then he gets it, and we go, don't shoot, don't fucking shoot. And he scores. It's just,
Mate, I was gutted.
it was
but-
like yesterday against Spurs was perfect.
Yeah.
Son does that, scores. You think, oh my God, it's all going tits up. And then we fucking fuck him. He's got I thought that was second half, probably the best we've been all season.
It's a good shout
We were
out.
very good.
I thought, like, if you look through the team from back to front, Henderson, very good. Wan-Bissaka was good. Luke Shaw was good. Maguire was good. Lindelof, apart from the mistake for the goal, was good. And I kind of think it would be harsh to call that a mistake, even though I ripped him at the time, because Kane kind of mishits his pass, and it goes under him. Like, in the midfield, Fred and McTominay, I didn't think Fred was great throughout the game, but second half he was a lot better. Roy Keane agrees with me for yous like that. Wanna do that.
We saw that, by the way.
Bruno,
Thank you, though.
very good. Greenwood, everyone was good. Someone buying Steve a beer,
I think we need to do a drunk.
Have you not got one upstairs?
mate. He's fizzling. He needs another beer because he is. It's hitting that point now where
No, there's a decision been made.
it's been made.
Yeah, the decisions that have been made.
Yeah. Who's your Wally of the weeks this week?
Let's see how many winners.
You what?
What? Oh, Boris Johnson, as usual. No money for nurses. You've got 180 million for a yacht for a guy that's dead. You fucking having a laugh?
Oh, what?
They found 180. They want to make a yacht for Prince Philip. We ain't gonna ride on it, is it?
I mean,
It's
we've been paying their whole fucking family forever.
a yacht to commemorate a guy. He passed away too soon. He's fucking 99, right? For starters, you can't afford to pay nurses who've just worked their bollocks off in a pandemic, but you can find 180 million down the back of the sofa for a yacht for a dead guy. Go fuck yourself, you
remember when he was asked about Prince Andrew and that, and he went, "The royal family is beyond reproach. Fuck off, you sick cunt." Sorry about that.
I sort of zoned out a little bit there because I was reading something, but I heard enough of it.
You should get Rory on the pod and talk about how great the Cup Winners' Cup is. Yes, he's a Chelsea fan, but he talks about the Cup Winners' Cup being great.
He's too young for that, isn't he?
Nah, Rory's older than me. Rory was in like EastEnders before Doc Cotton, bro.
How old is he?
He's been about.
He looks about 12.
He was in the bill with Reg Hollis, bro.
Fuck off. Really?
Yes, I'm jealous. Remember Reg?
Yeah, of course I do.
Reg was mint. Best policeman ever. Reg Hollis.
What was he called?
Reg Hollis.
What was his character called?
Oh, I don't know. But he used to be Ian Bill's. You know Ian Bill's daughter, Lucy, in EastEnders.
No.
He used to be checking her back in the day. He used to be her boyfriend.
That's mint.
Yeah.
Do you actually watch soaps?
I watched EastEnders a lot back in the day when I had a real job and that. And I used to like EastEnders. EastEnders was good, bro. You don't remember man like Michael Moon? Are you nuts? You don't remember Michael Moon?
How the fuck do you find time to watch soaps?
Well, when I was a student and that. I haven't watched them. I haven't watched it in like years.
I watched telly since the 90s.
Yeah, I don't watch telly anymore that much. I watch Taskmaster, but I record that. Taskmaster's fucking good. Can we do a United version somehow on a match day somewhere?
What's Taskmaster?
Oh, you should watch that. You'd enjoy it. It's basically like they have 5 celebrities on for a series. They film tasks.
They hunt them.
They film tasks separately, and then they show them on the show. Like they calculate their points and they do it live on. It sounds shit, but it's very good. The tasks that they do. You watch that, don't you?
Nah, I do like Greg Davies. So
fuck off, then, innit?
Sorry.
So who was Wally of the week?
I'm gonna go with
Boris Johnson and his yacht.
Yeah, Boris Johnson's yacht.
I'm just gonna go with Jose.
Jose.
Yeah.
For taking that. I'm gonna go with Heung Min Son.
Yeah.
For crying like a little bitch after the game. Who the what, bro?
All right.
Grown man, you know.
Seen it.
Have you seen it?
Seen it.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
He's a grown man.
If you've cried more than once in public as a grown man, we can't be mates.
No, I mean crying. There's no problem with crying, bro. If you need to cry, cry. But what I'm saying is, you act like a bad man, rolling around, cheating people, doing all this, that, and the other, and then you're crying, bro. You're crying. Like, and that would make me not want to sign him, you know. You want a bitch boy like that in your dressing room, crying. Mourinho must hate the sight of him, bro. He must be, what the fuck are you crying for, bro? It's your fault.
Like, it's not Pepe. Now look at this fucker.
Oh, Cavani nearly Pepe'd the fuck out of Roldan, didn't he? It crossed his mind. You see, when my head was gone and I was telling everyone to get sent up, I thought Cavani listened.
Mate, that was sick.
He went to grab him and he was going to fuck him.
Because, like, Cavani's obviously fuming.
Yeah.
And, like, it was, like, ridiculous. And I still can't believe he got booked for that, by the way. Because it was nothing. Like, there was no way that was a yellow card. But I honestly thought, at one point, if there's another one like that, he's going to just chin him. He's going to just think, fuck it. Do you know what I mean? I got banned for an Instagram post and I was going to get banned for something worthwhile.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love a bit of...
Do you know what I mean?
Just, let's go mad, lads. Just fuck this. The game's been fucked. It's been ruined. So why not? We just ruin it. We're going to lose unfairly. Let's lose by everyone getting sent off. Remember FIFA where you'd be losing and you'd think, get 4 men sent off. This game gets cancelled.
Yeah. That's why you probably better that you're not our manager.
I reckon Ollie's like that though as well.
Do you reckon?
A little bit.
Do you reckon
he would have went in that dressing room, clocked everyone was angry, and he would have just went, get back out there, fuck these lot up. And that's exactly what they did.
I think he's got the right balance on it. People say he's soft and he's got all this.
He's not soft.
He's not, is he? Like,
He
you can
create
see.
controversy in press conferences.
You can see he's got a bit of that about him.
Ripped strips off him in the
Cool.
Players like that though.
Yeah.
Players don't want you talking shit. Like, you know what Spurs' players will be hating? They'll watch that game back yesterday.
I'm going to weigh myself.
They're going to watch that game back from yesterday.
Yeah.
And they're going to see that the pundits after the game are talking about, is this player good enough? Is that player good enough? Is this, the squad's not good enough? The defense, they're not hearing what about the manager? And that must piss players off when you're getting all of the blame and questioned as a squad, and no questions are being asked of the manager.
I know,
like,
yeah.
that must proper drive. Whereas, Ollie will go, all right, I'll take all this in public and I'll get you behind closed doors. It's so much better. Now, look.
That's the way it should be.
Long way to go to match the trophies and all that.
Yeah.
But the man management, I think he's got it spot on.
No, I agree. And I think that, like, you saw it yesterday, it was a prime example, right? You saw it with Jose. You saw all those players that Jose had laid into, like the likes of, like, not all of them, but Pogba he'd obviously had issues with, Luke Shaw had issues with, lesser degree had issues with Marcus Rashford. He's had, I mean, who else was there? Well, I know he's gone now, but Lukaku, Smalling, he had issues with them. He had to go at Chris Smalling for not playing through an injury. He plays through an injury, makes his injury worse. That sort of thing, do you know what I mean? He always had sort of these spats with players, and it was just unnecessary and it was harmful. And you can see from by the end of it, the results didn't back it up. Fair enough if you're doing that and getting results, but we weren't. When he got sacked, we were terrible. So you saw it yesterday, Ollie's got a real team unity there. And how many times was his team come back from behind? Because they've got that team spirit. You know, people go, I know Andy when he's on, he talks about leaders and passion and all that sort of stuff. But we do have that in the team. We do, you know what I mean? We might not have the types of leaders like Roy Keane, but we've got players that don't give up. We've got players that keep going. And we've got players that have got that belief in him that was missing under Jose Mourinho and the managers before him since Fergie.
And also, Harry Maguire's done well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He pocketed Harry Kane yesterday, you know. Harry Kane got
He did. Harry Kane had it.
And I've criticised Harry Maguire a lot.
No, you're right.
This season, earlier in the season. Since he got sent off for England, he's been not £80 million.
No.
But he's been closer to £80 million worth.
To be fair though, mate.
He's been a £60 million defender.
But to be fair,
he's been our best player.
Yeah, and like he was never an £80 million defender. That's not his fault anyway. But look at our record against the top teams. It's not our defence that lets us down.
Well, you reckon Harry Maguire's fixed up, any?
I think he's been pretty consistent all season, to be honest.
Yeah, since the first international break when he got sent off, he's grabbed his shit together.
It was, I remember start of the season saying, as he took too much on, is he still sort of got his head in grease? I think he was affected then, but been largely consistent.
I've been happy with him. Are you happy with the progression of the team so far this campaign?
Yeah.
It needs to be a good summer, doesn't it? It needs to be a big summer. Because if it's not...
That's the problem.
Because this is the first manager since Fergie's back-to-back top fours.
Yeah.
If you
Third,
weigh
second.
in anyone, this is the fella to weigh in.
Yeah.
And if we win the Europa League, it's our best season since Fergie. So...
Yeah. I mean, everything about this, what Ollie's doing, sells you that this is moving forward. Do you know, this isn't a one-off. This is like... He's getting in the youngsters. He's keeping players happy. You can see what he's trying to do. It sounds like we're moving forward. So if you back him, then the next step should be for a proper title challenge. But if we do what we did with Jose, and even with Jose, when we finished second, I know lots of people like to go on about it, and the points tally was great and stuff like that. But you look at how many games we had that season where it wasn't great. You know, like, I don't want to name them all, but you know what I mean. Like, when we did, there was 3 draws over Christmas, like Leicester, Southampton, and the Burnley draws, the Huddersfield away and stuff like that, West Brom at home. There was a lot of games that were disappointing, and it was like a case of you felt like, all right, we're getting results, but are we really moving forward? Is this a great United team, or has this got the makings of a great United team? It didn't feel like that.
Jay, do you know what the fundamental difference is?
Go on, give it.
Under this manager, I go into a big game going,
yeah. Yeah.
Every
might
big
have
game
this.
against anybody.
Everyone.
Yeah.
We might go.
Even
I
with
know
injuries.
That trickle Norwegian motherfucker has got an idea
Yeah.
for what?
Go on, keep going. Don't stop.
I think he's got an idea that we come to this field with the idea that we're going to win this match.
Yeah.
Now, I know that Jose did not do that.
No.
He was like, how do I not get twatted today?
Just
And that fundamental difference means the world to me.
Do you hear what Keane said about Kane? He goes, Kane will be looking at this United team thinking, I'll join these lot.
Yeah, cool. We ain't going to pay what they want, so forget that.
why don't we just give him Jesse as a straight swap?
They need to get some money on top of that.
Are we... You're
No.
not just going to give them
All right,
Jesse
we
for
take
Harry
some
Kane.
money, right? All right, we give him Jesse and they give us 50 million Harry Kane.
Yeah,
I'll think about
I
it.
can
Yeah.
do that.
I'll get back to you by Friday.
All right.
Let's see what West Ham say. Because I've heard they've got 100 million and Declan Rice.
That's fucking. Tell you what, they'll miss Jesse Lingard more than they'll miss Declan Rice.
Yeah.
If we took that, you might laugh, right? Did Declan Rice play yesterday? No. Did he play the other night when he won? No. If Jesse's not in that team and Declan Rice is, do they win both of them games? No.
You make a flawless point.
Factual.
Thank you.
And on that note, hero of the week is Jesse Lingard.
Yeah, mate, it's so good to see it. Do you know what I mean? I don't even like West
And
Ham.
his stupid
I hate West Ham,
dances
if
are
I'm being
back.
honest. But I love him. I
His
do.
stupid
I
dance
know.
at the back. I don't know what he was doing yesterday. He didn't even know what he was doing.
Do you know what I mean?
Man. Jesse,
So,
never
it is
change.
great. It is
United
great.
never change. Jose, you might need to change.
He has changed.
He hasn't.
Lost it, hasn't he?
That's the problem.
But he's got one chance of redemption, man. Beat them blue.
He's got one shot like JLS.
That's
Yeah.
not fucking happening, is it?
I know it's not, but
Isn't it, Jay?
what?
One shot like JLS.
Yeah, man. Who's your favourite?
Marvin.
Really?
Don't know. What is he?
Hey.
Who's yours?
JB.
He actually did, mate. Steve's a big fan of Arisha.
Anyway,
Is that
Merry
actually their
Christmas.
real names?
What?
Yeah.
Do you know their names?
How do we know their name?
Joe's favourite's
Honestly,
Aston.
what is wrong with you two?
What do you mean? What is
What are you
wrong
on
with
about?
us
It's
two?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, JLS, bruv.
Yeah, Jack the
Anyway.
Lad Swing.
Is that what that stands for?
Of course it is, man. It's a matter you just you woke up or what? You know anything?
Yeah, man. Anyway, bye. So
Yes.
Actually, then.
Is it actually the end? The producers just asked us, why do you want more?
Okay, bye.